Sorry. What's the status with Shohei Ohtani?
He had a little left shoulder subluxation, but everything. So we're going to get some tests at some point tonight, tomorrow, and then we'll know more in the next couple of days. But the strength was great. The range of motion good. So we're encouraged. But obviously, I can't speculate because we don't get the scans yet. So once we get the scans, we'll know more. But again, with the strength and range of motion good, that's certainly a positive.
Good. Fabian on your right, Dave.
Those tests, I'm sure, will happen tomorrow.
Tomorrow, probably, yeah.
And then what sort of exactly happened to sort of cause the injury?
I don't know. I think it was, obviously, I think he slides on his left knee, right foot forward. That's my assumption. And then he probably, as he put his hand down, it probably subluxed out. That's probably what it was.
And is that pretty much what you said right away when you guys went out there for him?
Yeah.
Up front of your left, Dave. JP.
Dave, I know that the subluxation is one that guys can be prone to if they have repeated. Has he done this before?
You know what? I don't know, JP. I'm not sure. So I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure. Don't know.
Good. Jack, third row in the middle here.
One more with Ohtani. How concerning was just that scene when he went down?
The scene, very concerning. Obviously, when you get any one of your players that goes down, it's concerning. But after kind of the range of motion, the strength test, I felt much better about it.
How much did that kind of just impact the mood in the clubhouse afterwards? When you guys have a lead.
I mean, I think for a minute, but then, at that point in time, you got Kopech coming out there. We're still trying to win a baseball game.
We can go to Bill, Jack, if you don't. That's easiest.
Dave, on Yamamoto, generally talk about what he did tonight, but also you get to the middle innings, data generally says take him out, facing the third time.
So you're a data guy, huh?
I'm an analytics guy. But also, he hasn't gone that deep since really when he faced the Yankees, which
That's
was
right.
back in June. So what
That's
went
right.
into your decision-making?
Yeah. I think for me, watching how he was throwing the baseball, there wasn't much stress in the game. And, he hasn't been in the seventh inning since that Yankee game. I think he's thrown up to 76 pitches. So I felt building. We had a good building block foundation. And so I really wanted him to get Stanton. So number one, to get one more hitter and to be able to touch that seventh inning. So I think for me, that was it regardless.
And also, as you were navigating the ninth inning, what made it the right time to get Bessie up and what made it the right time to get him in the ballgame?
Yeah, Blake, Soto does a nice piece of hitting, then he gets the strikeout, then hits a bag for the base hit, and then Chisholm hits a ball down below that was really good. I thought he kind of got back into the at-bat with Rizzo, leaned in, gets hit. For me, I was trying to get him through Volpe, and so that was kind of where it was at, and I just didn't want to go to Alex too soon to potentially take a Volpe tax, and I just felt, again, that Blake had enough stuff to get Volpe in that spot.
Go far back in the center, Dave. Ken?
Dave, back to Shohei. Just to be perfectly clear, it's a subluxation, not a dislocation?
That's what I heard from our trainer. Yes, Kenny.
We'll do just a couple more. Fabian?
Yeah, just to go back to Yamamoto, obviously the comparison will be to the Yankee Stadium start, but how similar was he tonight to where that was? And it seemed like the fastball, especially after that Soto at bat, seemed like he seemed to lock in the command.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, you're looking at our two starters. I think that they made one bad pitch apiece in their respective starts. And this one tonight was a fastball away, supposed to be. He yanked it, and Soto didn't miss it. But I would say that this start for me was probably a little bit better in the sense of we didn't have to navigate Soto back at Yankee Stadium either. So, but obviously on this stage, he was fantastic tonight.
If we can go to Stephanie and then Jack.
Hey, Dave, which tests will they run on Ohtani?
MRI.
Thanks.
We can go to Jack. And
Just after the Soto home run, how important was that sequence with Teo and Freddie kind of responding, going deep back-to-back at bats?
It was big. So Teo's homer obviously was huge. I thought he just missed clipping him earlier and got a fastball belt line and really put a great swing on it. And then Freddie, I mean, that was, it's one thing to turn around 92, but 97, up and in, that's a different monster. And he just took a really good swing, and I think it's he just big. We needed it clearly.
Do two more for Doc. Jason, far back.
Dave, does Shohei have the green light to run whenever he thinks is right?
Yes.
Okay.
He stole however many bases. I think he's a pretty good, astute base runner, and with 2 outs right there to try to tack on in a World Series game, it was the right play, and just baseball happens, yeah.
I know you've gone through a lot of injuries this year. If you have to play the rest of the World Series without Shohei Ohtani, how equipped are you to do that?
I'm not there, Jason. I'm expecting to be there, so I'm expecting to be in the lineup.
If we can just pass it to Tim.
Since it's Otani's left shoulder, just practically speaking, what is the significance of that for him as a hitter, his back shoulder?
I would say that in a vacuum, the left shoulder is better than the right shoulder for a left-handed hitter. But again, we'll know more. But to answer your question,
We'll finish up with Barry up here.
Doc, if the Yankees had come back and tied, was he out of the game?
I didn't even think that far, Barry. I'm just happy we didn't have to get to that spot.
All right, Doc, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.